We have discussed about coordinate plane. So this is how we represent the coordinate plane. We have an x-axis here, which is the horizontal axis. We have the y-axis, which is the vertical axis. They both intersect, they both meet at 90 degrees. They are perpendicular to each other. We have the origin here, which is 0, 0. We also learned how to write coordinate pairs. Coordinate pair is nothing but a set of x and y coordinates. Suppose we have a point here. See the point in red? Let's try to write the x and y coordinates for this. The x coordinate is how far this point is from the origin on the x-axis and in which direction it is, the forward or backward. So here it is in the forward direction, the positive side. So 4 units plus 4 is the x coordinate. The y coordinate is nothing but how far this point is from the origin on the y-axis and in which direction, upward or downward. This is in the upward direction. So again plus 4 is the y coordinate. We have one more point here. See the point here. Let's try to write the coordinates. The x coordinate is, it is 4 units from the origin, but in the negative direction, backward direction. So let's put minus 4. The y coordinate is, it is 4 units from the origin on the y-axis, but in the downward direction, the negative side. So the y coordinate is minus 4. We have 2 points here. Let's try to connect them. Here is a straight line formed with these 2 points, the straight line passing through the origin here. Now let's try to see how inclined this line is. What is the slope of this line? Is it like a straight line or no? Is it steep? It is steeper than a straight line. So this is a straight line which has no slope. It is not steep. It is not inclined. How steep it is, how steep this line is determined by a factor called slope. It is measured by the slope. We have 2 points here. Let's name these points x1, y1 and x2, y2. We are giving names. The slope will be y2 minus y1, the y coordinates, divided by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 here is, y2 is minus 4, minus y1 is 4, divided by x2 is minus 4 and x1 is 4. Minus 4 minus 4. So the numerator is minus 8, denominator is minus 8, and the answer is 1. The slope is 1. 1 is the slope of this line. There is 1 unit increase on the y-axis for every 1 unit increase in x-axis. There is a 2 unit increase on the y side for every 2 unit increase on the x side. This means there is a rise of 2 units on the y side for every 2 units of running on the x side, that is horizontally. That is why slope is called the rise over run. That is how much the line is rising vertically versus how much the line is moving or running horizontally. This rise over run is called the slope of a line. We have a point here and we have one more point here. Let's try to join them, make a straight line, and try to find the slope of this line. Is the line rising as we move along the x-axis? Observe that. For all the running along the x-axis, that is, as we go horizontally, is the line rising or coming down? It's coming down, which means the rise is negative. It's coming down for the run. So the slope should be negative, if you can understand this. So anyway, let's try to calculate the slope, which means we need to find the coordinates, the x and y coordinates. This is minus 3, 4, 2 and 3.5, somewhere between 3 and 4. So x1, y1 and x2, y2, we are giving these names. Slope is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 is 5 is y2, 3.5 is y2 minus 4. 2 is x2 minus of minus 3 is x1. Be careful with the signs here. So this is minus 0.5 by 2, minus of minus is plus, 2 plus 3. So the slope is negative 0.1.